Happy April Fool's Day. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka Multimedia Jay, and it is Saturday night, 7-11 at the Geek House. Oh, thank heaven, something like that. Dan's in the house and seeing if anybody else stops by for this silly little thing. It is April Fool's Day, and oftentimes I will do joke videos, or last go around we played Needy Streamer Overload, which is kind of a joke game for someone like me. But hey, you know, this is my test of 60 FPS since upgrading to the 3060 Ti, as we make plans to upgrade a whole bunch of stuff and bump cameras and... Have you watched half of those movies? No, sadly I haven't. And how come your Christmas tree is still up on April Fool's Day? Because it was 22 degrees out the other night, that's why. Just making sure that this stupid boom arm isn't slicing into any cables over in the corner of the desk before we get started. So, last go around, I ranted about how ZeniMax seems to be barking up all the wrong trees these days when it comes to Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, this game is the successor to the offline Elder Scrolls games. And it seems like they're doing what we see in a lot of media and entertainment, movies, television, things like that. You see all these creatives out there that are doing literally everything they can except making something better. You know, whether it's a TV show that gets taken in a creative new direction, or Star Wars The Last Jedi, or anything of the sort, where somebody got too stuck up for the source material and just drove a wedge into it and stuff like that. I mean, it's just... And then there's the recent issue with ESO and the ZOS overlords walling the simple act of hiding your character's shoulder armor behind event tickets. And you know what? I took another look. Those event tickets can only be purchased from the Crown Store during events. So there's a whole bunch of predatory crap going on right here. And what all of this doesn't do is make Elder Scrolls a better game. I mean, I've been playing Hogwarts, but I've also been playing a crap ton of Forza over the last couple of days, and I can tell you, I've gotten a better experience out of a Kharr game with nowhere near as aggressive a monetization than I've gotten from ESO. I think legit that ZeniMax is taking advantage of people who are essentially a captive audience. They cosplay in ESO, they make pretty screenshots like I do, but I make pretty screenshots in other games. I got a whole Instagram that's gaining followers from people that like my souped up video game screenshots. That's my Instagram. Instagram.com/multimediaj. It's like... So... I want to just poke fun today on this lovely April Fool's Day at a little something that Elder Scrolls Online is very, very infamous for, being way too freaking easy. Title of the stream, The Adventures of Stree Kharr, which is a play on words. That's a Khajiit name. We rolled a Khajiit character on PCEU. Now we're going to play through the High Isle main quest. And Stree Kharr is named after streakers. Those people that run around soccer or football stadiums with no clothes on until security throws them out. 3 guesses what we're doing. You know what time it is. It's time to play some stuff. That's right. You know, I mean, last year, I believe, where there was the big, you know, thing with Elder Scrolls Online versus Elden Ring, and how ESO should take some hints from Elden Ring and be a little more challenging, though maybe not Dark Souls challenging and stuff like that. There's all this crap going on and stuff like that. How's the mix? Let's put the game down to... Oh, it's all right. Cap the game at 2.5 below, and cap me at 1.5 below. That should keep me loud enough to not sound like total crap, then have the thing mix them up. So people said Elder Scrolls Online, too easy. They should take some hints from Elden Ring. Bump the difficulty up, put a sense of danger in the overworld. Make it so that the world is more believable because it's not like props on a freaking stage play. So here we are, Stree Kharr, fat Garfield-style Khajiit guy. Level 3 Warden just started the game. He's in Gonfalon Bay on High Isle, and we are going to do the main quest. And, as you can guess from the guy being named after sports streakers, we're going to do some questing through the main story of the latest expansion with no gear. You know those people doing the naked runs on Elden Ring? This is kind of like that, but for ESO. We're going to go around punching everything. He's a warden. We're going to put points in his stamina so he can use his stamina to heal. But yeah. Character sheet, please. Oh, I got a bazillion Ouroboros crates because this is PCEU. I'm glad you like the car. Look at this, no gear. He's just wearing this. He's wearing the orc robe thing. That's a costume. I don't know. Otherwise, we got him running around in his boxer shorts. But Sawman UK already did that joke to death, so I don't have any of the perks from my PCNA account. I literally am just PCEU. Matter of fact, let's see if we can do it without any food buffs. No gear, no food buffs, just a little mushroom heal that we're going to morph to use stamina, and we put all those points in stamina. All right, where's the zone story to begin this with? So, oh, we also need a mount, but I don't know how many mount points we're going to get for leveling this guy up. How about a cat riding a cat, since I got this mount unlocked at the very least. There we go. That's not redundant at all. There, a cat riding a cat. There we go. All right. Shut up about the quest journal. Oh, I need to go to the map to start the zone story. I also got to get that way shrine as well. High Island Aminos. Open zone guide, please. Start the zone story. Oh, we have to go unlock the thing in the middle of town in order to start the zone. Sorry. Let's do this. It's cat. Well, let's see. What do we have? Is this thing stuttering already from too much GPU? No, it'd be stuttering from too much CPU as it loaded assets. Let me put up a performance monitor and watch CPU usage, because I know we're going to be fine on GPU because we have a 30% more powerful GPU now. But I want to keep an eye on the CPU usage, which, yeah, it's having trouble with some of the assets. It'll get better once I get out of town. It's one of the reasons why, I mean, it's sobering to think that my Core i7 is the equivalent of a Core i3 a few generations ago nowadays, so yeah. Sometime later this year, we gotta upgrade this crap. I can't be having stuff getting stuttered because of CPU. Whee! Alright, we have the way shrine now.
Well worth the trip.
Doo-dah, doo-dah, doo-dah. I just have this guy run around, who cares? He can always throw an uppercut to get his stamina back. There is no unarmed skill in this game either, so 59. You can watch you can see the frame rate drop.
Watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it
Let's go. I want to go punch some stuff.
Forgive me if I do the job.
Darn story crap. I've already beaten all this before.
You there. Might we speak?
And because of that,
Welcome
I'm not
to
going to.
High Isle, adventurer.
Because of that, I'm not really going to spend a lot of time listening to the dialogue. Shut up, shut up.
Certainly.
Can I go do stuff now? Yeah, let's go investigate the light. The whole point of this is really to show how ESO is too easy. So, the overworld, I mean, look, you know, I was doing the quest to unlock the ability to hide your shoulders. I go running into the delve, and I literally can run past all the enemies and no problems whatsoever. I literally can just run past the enemies. Hey, there's a stable there. Do I have enough money to get a riding lesson? I don't have any money on this guy either. I'm literally like a brand new player.
The mount is never up.
I haven't tweaked anything except stuff that's... No, I don't have any money. The mount is... Yeah, no, I don't have any money. I just started the game. I don't have any gear either. Just a cosmetic cloth robe thing, so he's not running around in his boxers everywhere. And let's see what it's like, you know? You could always have some of my main characters go through this with nothing, with no armor or gear. But why not get, like, the new player experience with this? So we got to investigate some shallows up there. I don't know if this is going to do very much, except not use up stamina. Well, it's still a pretty zone at the very least, but I mean, this is supposed to be an RPG, not freaking Second Life. And all my add-ons are showing. Let's go punch this coral crab. $2 grand, $1 grand. Yeah, let's just do that. Remember, no armor. Oh wait, I don't even have. Oh, I got a map dodge roll. I forgot to do that when setting up the controls. All right, yeah, we got armor, but we're not going to equip it. You just gotta heal. We could throw some spells around if I really wanted to, but I just like to just punch everything. Happy April Fool's Day. Let's see. Controls. Where's roll dodge? All right, there we go. There we go. Use a little stamina to dodge into the water. Let's go grab that shard there and then continue swimming across to the... No, isn't this kind of like a run from point A to point B quest? That's not going to get me in very many fights. Not going to do any companions either. Sky shards. Yeah, I'm not going to... He's even got a mullet. The Khajiit version of a mullet. Hey, like I said, I wanted this to be as tacky as possible for April Fool's Day. Is Reshade running? Oh, yeah, Reshade's running. There you go. Might as well make it look good at the very least. So, yeah, I mean, I've had a lot more fun playing Forza lately because they're not doing stupid stuff like ZeniMax is. Kind of sad. I'm so established in this game with like multiple castles and stuff. We have this going on. All right, investigate the shallows. Does I just run from point A to point B? Do I have to fight anything? No, you just run from point A to point B and talk to people.
You don't look like a salvager.
Shut up. Already done it before. Investigate the shallows. You know, I think I might actually make more progress just running around the world. Maybe see if I can solo a world boss with just fists. You can also hit for 3 grand. No crits, though. I'm only doing like 1,000 damage per punch. But I'm not taking any damage either. Are there any buffs I can use? I know I've got heals if I ever do take any damage. There's just something around here. Oh, we got to go inside that fishing thing there. Yeah, see? Nothing. And just sit here punching this stupid thing. All right, this is already getting dull. Green balance to 3. So I gain points in healing by punching a mud crab. All right, let's beat up a guy with weapons. Ha ha! Come on, get out of your little stealth thingy there. Oh no, I've been targeted by a status effect. You see, and this is one of the things people are complaining about in World of Warcraft, because they're like, wow, retail's too easy. That's why Classic was loved so much, because they were just, there was a sense of danger in the world. I mean, I'm going into a freaking bandit cave, and I'm just throwing haymakers while poisoned. Of course, I do have a burst heal and whatnot. Oh, the burst. Ah, that's right. The heal is nerfed as well. I gotta get it to scale with my stamina. Yeah. How do you block with your fists like that? The thing is, I gotta level this heal up until I can morph it and run it off as stamina. And once I run it off as stamina, it's all over. That's what I'm putting my points in. Alright. No gear whatsoever, just punching everything. I suppose there could be some challenge. I do need a ranged attack, though. So maybe we should do like 8 eyes and have... Yeah, let's take this thing. Let's take this thing as an attack so we can have a thing dive out of the sky whenever somebody goes to range. Bonk. I think the DPS is roughly the same anyways. 3,000 versus 3,000. Yeah, one just hits harder, but it happens more often here. Yeah, so we're just going around. So where were we supposed to investigate? What's that hint? Search the cave. Okay, so you were supposed to search this cave. This is a joke. Hence April Fool's Day. No gear, so no boost to spells. Hey, at least I'm gaining some points here. So I think what we'll do to make it less boring is throw down some cliff racers while closing the distance and then punch them the rest of the way. Stupid. All right, that's the quest item that we missed before because I'm like, I'm punching everything. All right, the Ascendant Magus, I already know. Else I'll go. CPU usage is pretty up there. Definitely time for a new CPU in this thing, or go Oh, look! A brand new player just using light attacks, but at least they have gear. I can tell it's a brand new player because the more experienced players know the WoW side of it. Plunk, plunk. Alright, eat Cliff Racer. Actually, I should probably, when I unlock it, get some AE by using the underground bug attack. No, I mean, I think what it is the punches are faster but do less damage, and then the Cliff Racer thing is slower but does more damage. So net total DPS is about 3,000, which is horrendous to this guy. Green balance to 4. No magic left because we haven't gotten it to the point where we can switch it over to being a stamina skill just yet. Fungal growth 3, so we're pretty close. We'll use the Cliff Racer attack as our one and only ranged attack. And we can only use it a certain amount of time, so we have to close to range. Hey, there's a world boss up there. Should we fight it? Let's get our asses kicked by a world boss and respawn at a way shrine or something. Serpent Bog. Oh, wait, it's down there. Never mind. Let's just proceed. So look what I'm doing here. I'm just going through. Not really all that concerned. I mean, after about 11 hits or whatever, they managed to get my guy's health down to halfway. ESO still has a major problem with YouTube's directories as well. It's divided and conquered based on all of its DLCs and stuff. So, then again, it's just totally dead on other platforms as well. I think people realize this game has too many gimmicks. I mean, you just think about Elder Scrolls versus World of Warcraft versus Final Fantasy. Does WoW... Oh, here we go. Let's get beaten up by this world boss. Punch, 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 punch. Nope, let's dodge that. Nope. Punch, punch, punch. Okay, it takes a world boss to take out my guy. It takes a world boss to take out my guy who doesn't have any gear whatsoever. The good news is he's never going to take any durability damage because he doesn't have any gear to destroy. Let's see here. Let's see. You know what? What should we do here? Should we just fill out the map or something and then just fight everything along the way? So anything that's world boss difficulty is too hard. What about a public dungeon? Can this guy go into... I probably can do delves, because delves are made for single individual people to go into. Let's go... Where's the public dungeon? I think this is... yeah, the Sky Shard Hunter. Let's go up the northeast coast of High Isle here. Let's take the guy into a public dungeon. We know a world boss will kick his ass because he has no armor. And I really don't feel like standing there, spending all day. You know, we could also go do, like, not dolmens, but if anybody's doing dragon fights in Elsewhere, we could take this guy to Elsewhere and have him go throw a few punches at a dragon. But for normal difficulty overworld stuff, I mean, it took way too many hits for this guy with no gear to get down to at least half health. So, this is taking the scenery here.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
Oh, drunk guy.
Where's your fruit?
Of course, we're seeing one of the worst parts of ESO right now. Your mount is slow as hell when you first start the game. I totally should have switched to one of my other characters and have them just take off all their gear and run around the world. But then again, they'll have their champion points. By the way, I didn't take any champion points either. Can I even access the champion menu? No, I can't. No, because I don't have a max level character on PCEU yet. So that eliminates even more of the ways people could second guess this crap. And no, I don't plan on making this into a full run of ESO. Not going to go through like those people that beat Elden Ring without any gear. This is just an April Fool's thing, but to make a very, very serious point about how overly easy this game is. Let's go to the public dungeon. See if I even encounter anything that tries to waylay me on the road. No bandits jumping out of the bushes or monsters or wildlife or whatever. I bet it'll be a nice peaceful ride in the rain. And of course, it wouldn't be a multimedia Jace ESO stream without it raining the instant I came outside. One reason to hang out in the desert maps, so you don't get a 50 bazillion rainstorms. Hey, there's a bear. Let's go punch the bear. It's almost as bad as if it has random encounters. Do not do this in real life, folks, but he's got 60,000 health. Can I not have to use a heal with this guy? Punch, 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 punch. What you are seeing is being done by a trained professional. Do not try this at home. And if you live in Oregon or Wyoming, do not pet the fluffy cows. Woo! Dive to rank 3, and I didn't even use this skill. It's because I have it on the bar. Whatever's on your skill bar levels up when you get into combat.
Stupid thing!
Hey, there's the quest to get Ember. We'll skip that. No companions. No nothing. Just a guy with no gear. Let's see. Let's do 2v1. No food buffs either. Punch, punch, punch. Just Rocky Balboa your way through all this. 732. I was thinking of doing the main quest and whatnot, but this is technically the most recent content. Come on, bring it. So shield bashing, quote unquote, with your fists only does 1 damage. One. Alright, let's just block instead. Double dragon, it ain't. I don't want him even gathering crafting materials. This guy's a freaking one and done. That's why I'm playing on PCEU. I don't have any characters over here. Who cares if he takes up a space too long? Level 4! Hey, look, gear. I'm not going to use it. Let's take that and then take a skill point thingy. Take an attribute point, I should say. Still not there yet for switching the heal over to stamina. All right, let's continue.
Away from me, stupid thing!
Nope, I'm not doing that quest.
Is it gone?
Let's go to the public dungeon, indicated by the huge cave thing on the map. And no gear whatsoever. No cheating. Yeah, no gear whatsoever. And let's go try and punch our way through the dungeon. So delves are supposed to be the easiest. They're like caves, basically, from old school RPGs. Public dungeons, on the other hand. Hey, let's try 3 wolves at once. They have less health, though. Might have to use a heal or two. Like auto-attacking through WoW. This game will get a little bit easier when my character can regen stamina by throwing an uppercut. Oh, you can crit for 5 grand that way. Of course, the reason to play a warden is to have an instant heal with the option of converting it to stamina, which will run off of this guy's main resource. I'm sure if a wolf lunged into your fists in real life, they wouldn't be, like, stunned like that. Alright, let's take the boat. Yeah, see, what did my health get down to? Like, maybe a little bit critical at one point. Alright, there's a guy taking a boat out to... There he is. Might take more damage from fall damage than... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. Bandits! Uh-oh. 3 versus 1. Sea elves. Move! Move! Oh, you want to run away? Hey, yo. Green balance to 5. Green balance to 5, but that's not enough to get the other thing to morph up. Plunk! This guy's won more than his share of bar fights, huh? Alright, where's the travel to that public dungeon? Is there some kind of boat? Yeah, there's a boat. Excuse me, I'm commandeering your little fishing boat. Alright, this is a public dungeon. This is supposed to be more difficult than a delve. And it's supposed to be larger waves of trash mobs. Did this guy survive them? Now it's starting to resemble Elden Ring. Thing is, though, there's usually people in here farming the heck out of these things. So I don't know if I'll be able to get a group of... Wait a minute. Mercenaries? Yeah, those are hostiles. Let's see if we can take on that group. Let's see. Hello! 5 dudes and a slime. Let's see if we can make it. Oops. Well, crowd control might be a problem. And they have damage shields too? Oh! I clicked. That's why I stopped. Here I was. I clicked out of the game. Maybe I should switch it over to full screen. Alright, so public dungeons might be a little too difficult. But the regular world and the delves and the outdoor world, fine. You know, or you can just tag along with a group that's... Can I take out... No, these are like 52,000 health each, so I'd probably be here like whittling them down all the time. This is where you actually need your special attacks. Alright, so I guess we do need a weapon after all. So do I have a two-hander? I'll start... Alright. So let's try a weapon, but no armor. We don't have anything. Well then, let's go forge something at a site. We probably should at least get ourselves a weapon. Alright, so he won't have any armor, but we'll give him a weapon. Now what I'd like to do is have him level up two-handed. Just give him a big sword or something. Or an axe or whatever. We'll give him a weapon at least. Because later on you get cleave damage from that. But this guy's not... We'll give him like a level 1 weapon or something. Just to be a dumbass about it. At least we have access to way shrines and stuff. But I need some AoE, and I need the ability to hit harder than 1,500 a hit. So, alright. So he won't punch just about everything, but... You did see... You did, however, see how... The outdoor world? Perfectly fine. Delves are probably fine, too. Matter of fact, why don't we find a delve? Before we go make the sword, is there a delve we have easy access to right now?
Stupid thing!
Let's see.
Is it gone?
There aren't a lot of delves here. But, let's see here. There is one right outside Anvil in the Gold Coast. So let's go there. Let's go into the delve and see if we can handle the delve with just fists. So now we're going off to Oblivion. We'll go into a delve. Delves should not be a problem, even if especially if there are people, you know, farming it and stuff. All right, Dark Brotherhood land.
You are the ones.
All right. Assassin added to personalities. Yeah, this is the Dark Brotherhood DLC. Hey, the start of the main quest. We could always go beat up some Daedra with our bare fists. Of course, part of that is the tutorial where you actually pick up a weapon. I just want to go see if I can punch my way through a delve before I give this guy a level 1 sword. I think I've done that, where I've made fun of how easy the game is by giving my character level 1 weapons and armor. So what is it? It's what, the Hirota Cave or something? Yeah, right outside of town. Doo-dah, doo-dah. What am I saying? Town. The hell kind of accent is that? I thought Connecticut people weren't supposed to have accents. Alright, let's see if anybody's farming the Hirota Cave. Before we go giving this guy a level 1 greatsword. Because when you level up enough points in two-handed, you gain access, you can start cleaving on all your hits. That'll give this guy some AoE damage with a level 1 sword. Like moths to a fly, yeah. It's supposed to be undead in here, I think. Or am I getting this mixed up with Oblivion? Where you fight a bunch of undeads in here. Let's see here. Plenty of torch bugs to go around. Well, at least we don't have enemies that are immune to normal weapons. Die, Wisp! Where'd he go? Oh, here we go. Nobody's ever gone the distance with an undead before. Oh, look! Someone with actual weapons and armor. Let's see if they make fun of me. I better close the in-game chat. Why don't you have any weapons? Oh, look, he's dual-wielding and everything. Fungal growth to rank 4. One more, we can flip it over to stamina. They can have the treasure. Just trying to get through to the boss. What are you, a Chinese gold bot? That's WoW you're thinking of. There's also gold farming from other parts of the world, too. In a sense, it was a dumb assumption that it was always China that was doing that. We're talking like the way people thought back in the 2000s, though, so... Hey, stop following me and trying to... Hey, stop trying to help me out. Get out of here, you friggin' stream sniper. I don't know where I'm going. Stop pretending. Oh, that's an enemy. Good, he's gone. Yes, I'm just punching everything through the delve. Look at this noob. Yeah, I don't have any gear. Punching things for 1,500 damage. Woo! Punch some more undeads. Nope. Where's the boss of this place? I'm guessing down at that underground lake in the lower right. Probably run down there and the dude that actually has gear will have taken him out. It's probably the daily delve quest or something. Ooh, I think that's the boss. 107,000 damage boss versus Fists of Fury, or whatever. No AoE, so let's see if we can take out this Wisp mother without clicking outside the game again. Matter of fact, let's turn on gaming mode so we can't accidentally pop the start menu. Boss fight! Which one's real? I need some AoE in order to not get overwhelmed here, but punch the wisps. Who cares? Punch for 3 grand. The other guy's gonna come back here, isn't he? Alright, no more healing. No more healing for about 30 seconds, so... Something's gonna take damage. The problem is I don't have any way of regenning stamina. I could probably take a delve. I could probably take out the delve boss if I had the ability to regen stamina with heavy attacks. That's not going to happen, though, until I continue... Yeah. That's not going to happen, though, until I level up that heal skill one more level to where I can morph it. Let me go back to the Way Shrine. We'll beat up some more trash until we get that. In order to be able to regen stamina to throw more heals, or anything for that matter, without equipping a weapon. I need to level that skill. Fungal growth, I gotta level that up a little further. Do I have something that boosts experience by chance? Yeah, well, we could always just use up our one and only food buff. But that's not an experience thingy. There we go. Why don't we just do that? Of course, you do get his login rewards for ESO+. Oh, I see. It starts as a wisp. It doesn't do much anyways. I go from punching for 1,500 to punching for 1,900. Not even getting very many crits either. See if we can level this up before we go back to the boss. Oops. To the boss again. Or try it with 25,000 health. This is the dumbest ESO game I've ever played. What did you have for supper? Aha! They can bounce back and recoil, huh? What a joke. Let's see here. Dungeon damage dealer. Got the dungeon damage dealer achievement for this guy from punching stuff. Gotta love it. Dive to rank 4. I need the mushroom heal to be morphable. Then we could probably take down the boss without a weapon. Ooh, nice critical heals there. Plunk. All this armor, and I'm not equipping any of it. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to run out of inventory space. Why am I even picking anything up? I don't think I have the I don't have the vendor or any of the other assistants here at all. Just a bunch of Ouroboros crates that were acquired through PCNA. All right, how close are we to getting that skill leveled up? Fungal growth, we're not getting it. All right, well, let's go see if we can take down the boss. Let's see if we can take down the boss with a larger health pool. Which would be sad if a food buff was really all we needed. All right, let's go for the big crits. Well, first, we'll take off the top with cliff racers. And we'll do haymakers. See if we can get her down that way. There's so many other... Well, now we have nothing to heal with, so let's just throw heavy punches before she splits. Oh, now she splits. I think we need to be able to convert over. Got one of them. Oh, look, we got bailed out by somebody. And I can't loot because of our buddy here. Dumbass. Thanks, you bugged my fight. I didn't get any loot. Well, we took out a delve boss anyways, even if we couldn't loot the darn thing. Let's see. Collections. Now, we don't have any assistants. Allies. Nothing. Companions? Nothing. We don't have the, we don't have the thing, we don't have the inventory assistant here. Oh, we did take out a delve boss. A DLC delve boss. With some people stopping by to help out, of course. How we go try, like, the delve outside Daggerfall? Hell is this? Oh, look, I'm getting helped again. By these people that might as well be botting. Pathetic. Just run on out. Whatever is still chasing us will beat up at the door. For once, the friendliness of ESO players works to my disadvantage. Alright, so we took out a delve boss. Theoretically, with a level 1 sword, I could unlock the ability to do AoE damage if I really wanted to. But yeah, if you're smart, you can make it through a delve, which means pretty much the entirety of the world of Tamriel is your oyster with no weapons or gear. And of course, if you do like the level 1 sword thing, as you level up, you eventually gain a spell and weapon damage bonus from having that two-hander. So, a little bit of stuttering. It looks like there's... It says there's no drop frames, but I think that's no drop frames due to network conditions. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what happens. I clicked on this stuff by accident. You double-click that and set it back. Look at the CPU usage. Yeah, CPU's up there. GPU usage is lower, though. The 3060 Ti is snoring at this. And, of course, I checked out the RAM. I checked out the VRAM usage. This game only has, like, 3 gigs. Like, a 6 gig card will be fine with this thing. So even today's low-end graphics card should do very well with ESO. At least playing it. Alright, why don't we go to Daggerfall and go to Daggerfall Waste Shrine. Let's go beat up the bandit boss in that Ilisan Tower. That's kind of like a first delve of sorts for players. It's right outside of town, too, and we'll sell off the other stuff. Take this guy over to Glenumbra. So you know a public dungeon is too much. We losing in frames? It is barfing like crazy on the CPU side. It's still loading everything up.
Yeah.
The CPU I had in mind for this, AMD Ryzen 9 7900, the hippie chip. Difference between the regular Ryzens and the... Oh yeah, it's affecting the stream too. Stuck at 100% CPU usage while it's loading assets. Whee! This game is a resource slammer. It's been doing this the whole time I've had it too, so... Maybe like... What, 10 years after it launches, processors won't, like, buckle under this thing?
Even with the alchemists Camtia and the mill.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Just sell us all off. Literally everything, sell it off. We probably shouldn't sell off the soul gems,
Even with
though.
the alchemists Camtia and the mill.
Probably shouldn't sell off the soul gems, though. Or the lockpicks, just for the hell of it. Everything else, psh, we don't need any gear. Go to Ilisan Tower. If people aren't farming the hell out of it, because it's right next to the Jesters Festival. There's the April Fool's Day event.
Yes, my vision dream.
Shut up.
True.
I've been hearing about your vision dream for years. It's a breadcrumb quest to start one of the DLCs. Hey, watch the cat. There's the impresario.
This season, love. Should we call fired dazzlers and stolen pig?
Blah, 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 blah. Here it is. Hide shoulders for 5 event tickets. Now, you look at the... Now, I mean, you look at the... No, the... What are these other ones? Broom? Oh, is this for, like, flying on brooms or something? Bound style page bucket. What is that? Oh, it's a bucket hat. Okay. That's cute. How about the broom? Oh, you go smacking stuff with a broom? Hey, you know what? I might come back on my other characters and get that. Go around hitting things with a broom. All right. See, these are the reward. These are the silly cosmetic rewards. See, these are the cosmetics rewards that should cost 5 event tickets, not the ability to hide your freaking armor. Come on, Zoss. How many people are making, like, witch characters and whatnot with the pointy hats and, like, smash things with the brooms and stuff? All right, let's go to the Ilisan Tower. I want to come back and do this now. I might just go get my event tickets. 1 daily quest per day. So, oh, I'm getting stuttering in the preview. Well, it says we haven't lost any frames, but it's probably because we haven't lost them over the network. We've lost them over encoding. This is the first delve that I went into back when I first started my main character in 2016. So we'll beat up a few bandits and see if the boss is up, and see if people aren't farming the heck out of this. Look at this. I think I've made my point, though. I think I've pretty much made my point. What do we have for lifetime? 46 minutes. We could also go do the public dungeon that's over there too. Plunk. Yeah, I know, right? You just swung a sword into my fists, and you're the one that bounced back. Video game logic, baby. What a joke. Whee! Punch, punch, punch. Versus a bandit with a sword. Alright, that's the boss right there. Let's see if we can take out that boss with just fists. This is OG content as well. Just don't get hit by the lightning bolt. Maybe take out her buddy first. This time, no diving cliff racer attacks. Just some good old-fashioned haymakers. And a few heals, probably. Probably would be good if I could stack heals and stuff, too. Like, throw down a heal over time. Punch. What? What am I hitting? Hitting the wrong button, that's why. Now imagine if I had some magic potions that restored magicka. The iron fists. There we go. We took down a delve boss. And we caught a guy flat-footed, knocked him to the ground for 10 grand. So, okay, I mean, depending on the part of the game, I think, haven't we done this enough already? So stupid. Yeah! Shut up. Let's go try a public dungeon. Maybe we won't need the level 1 sword after all. Let's go do the... what was that one called? Not Ruddy Man. The Badman Hollows. Right outside of Daggerfall. No gear, just fists. Now, where is that? Yeah, it's down by the docks. I'm going to switch over to PCNA and do my dailies then on this. I've been playing a ton of Forza, but I think I want to get that Broom Transmog. It's 3 event tickets for your first daily quest of the day. So probably should just come on in and do my dailies every single day until the event is over and see if I can pick those up. See, that would actually be worth it for 5 tickets.
Werewolf.
All right. Stutter, stutter. I see it on the previews. Look at that crap. CPU usage is close to maxed out. This poor computer, man. The thing is, I don't know if it would... So, the difference between the Ryzen 7000s, normal and hippie chips, the normal ones have normal mode and eco mode, then the hippie chips have regular mode and turbo mode, so you turn on the speed when you need it. The 65-watt TDP is based on not running the turbo. Of course, as a veteran of having used computers in the 90s, I don't mind if my computer has a turbo mode. It's better than dealing with those rectangular warping Intels that are out there these days, even if they are faster. Alright. I also have MSI Afterburner reinstalled. These areas of increased difficulty. We shall see. Alright, we were able to take down a delve boss. Are we at the point where we can switch over? Because this would all get a lot easier when I can make fungal growth into a stamina heal. Once this guy can heal with his stamina, then I just throw heavy punches to get all my resources back and keep healing in perpetuity. It would take a crap ton of damage. It would take a crap ton of damage for anything else to, for my guy to get overwhelmed.
What a beautiful day. We couldn't have asked for better weather for the festival.
Yeah. Doesn't look as nice as it is, though. I don't know if we'll make it to the end, though, and we get a little bit of cataclysm stuff here. Okay, we're inside the Great Deku Tree. At least that's what I think this is supposed to be. All right. Groups of 3 mobs at once with 30,000 health. Can we handle them? Punch, punch, punch. The thing is, we have more magic to throw more heals with, too. And if I can only get... This is getting like the boss fight. Sucks when you're capped at like 1900 damage per hit. Well, let's at least run out of magic while trying to take these things down. Or insane sacrifices down. Dude. That would have been another one where she swung a sword in my fists and ricocheted backwards. How about the Shulk? These guys use fire attacks. Spiders! Punch them! Oh, you want some too? You know this guy has balls because he punches spiders. Because this isn't no Nightmare on Elm Street, though. Check out my classic YouTube playlist or very early AVGN if you didn't get the reference. It's from his Nightmare on Elm Street review. And watch the OG version with the lower quality for the real 2006 experience. Punch. Hey, that's a boss over there. Let's go get our ass kicked by the spider boss. Skitter Flame, 236,000. It would take like 236 punches to take him down. I don't think this is gonna work out. Spiders, punch them. Maybe I get some lucky crits. 2, 1. Yeah, it's gonna take about 100 punches. Hope he doesn't have any mechanics. Get out of the fire and heal up while we're out. Yeah, while he's standing still, blowing off his flames like that. 80 punches to go. Yeah, like he does like 1% of his damage per punch. So just keep on 76, 5. It's like a punch counter. Woo! Nice dodge. Watch some player come along. Hey, look, a guy with no gear. And out of magic. 66. 65 punches left. Come on, get some magic. Or I could just dodge the heck. Or I could just dodge him and kite him. Hope he doesn't have any ranged attacks. You can't catch me. Because she has whatever. Nah, this is 57. What do we get him down to? 57%? Oh, one more heal. Oh, we got down to about 56%. 56%. You know, what happens when we come back up at the Way Shrine? Back to the center of the tree. All right. And then this is what? This is an exit? So this could get a little bit better to where my guy could take down a public dungeon boss if he had a way of regenning resources. He does have a couple of potions, but if he had a way to regen resources, that is, if fungal growth was a stamina heal, which a little more experience, he would get that. If fungal growth was a stamina heal, this guy went down without a way to regen resources. He got that boss down to 56% just by punching him. If he could last twice as long without getting killed, then this guy could take down a public dungeon boss with no gear and just his fists. Maybe this... You know what? Maybe this won't be an April Fool's joke after all. Maybe this won't be an April Fool's joke after all, folks. Maybe I should play this guy off screen a little until he gets the ability to heal with stamina. At which point, Stree Kharr can actually become... Well, you know, with World of Warcraft, the Pandorans started out as an April Fool's joke, and then they wound up as a whole freaking expansion. So, I don't know. Sounds like a plan, says Dan. But I think, you know, as far as April Fool's Day is concerned, and today, I think I've made my point. You know, Elder Scrolls Online, for the most part, lacks a lot of the believability as a world because you're in this big, huge world of Tamriel, but where is the sense of danger? It's like, I mean, you saw it with the players, too. Once the game finishes quitting on me. I might have to Alt F for it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, finally. It was the 10-second rule where you couldn't log out. Where you couldn't log out until after like a 10-second timer. It lacks challenge. That's the thing. Well, the thing is, the older Elder Scrolls games had this same problem. You could eventually get to the point where you could crank the difficulty slider all the way up and it would be way too easy, no matter what level you were. Elder Scrolls games have never been good at scaling. But why, after 20 years since Morrowind came out, have none of these folks over at ZeniMax wanted to like solve this problem and make Tamriel more believable? Yeah, I mean, and the numbers speak for themselves. Look at Elden Ring and the kind of viewership that Elden Ring gets on Twitch versus ESO. Either way, it's like I said before, these games need to be fun. Just because the game has the ability for players to make their own fun, it is not a replacement for the game actually being fun. This is the lesson that I'm learning with Hogwarts Legacy, and it's a lesson that I'm learning with Forza. Now, I'm going to log in and do a daily quest a day to get 3 event tickets for the remainder of this event, and that's going to be the extent of my involvement with ESO. Because I really don't enjoy this way too easy game with developers who will do literally any distraction they can PR-wise to distract away from the need to have a good game. And I wonder how many other games have this problem, where you just have a dev team that just can't focus. And so this is the result. I mean, yeah, I can have player housing and make a nice castle and make up some story about my characters in Elder Scrolls, but where's Tamriel? Where's the fun? At some point, we get away from Elder Scrolls Online being an actual video game, and we start approaching Second Life, active worlds. Like maybe VR chat would be that way nowadays, but whatever it is where, there's no real fun to something, all the fun comes from the players making their own fun. That, in today's day and age, is just plain lazy. But we'll save that for another day. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody, and no cheesy, needy streamer overload this time. I wanted to make a very, very, very serious point regarding ESO. Yeah, and the snooty devs who ban people from their Twitch chats and the tag-along fanboys in the stream team. Like, now, if spring can actually arrive, I would love to actually take this Christmas tree down. Well, happy April Fool's Day, everyone. Till next time, this is Multimedia J, signing off. Thanks for stopping by.